In this video, I'm going to show you how within 3 seconds you'll be able to know which one of these dolls you should pick up to flip on eBay. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, my name is Margaret and welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. I like to find things at garage sales and thrift stores to flip on eBay to make money to help support my family. I am a stay-at-home homeschool mom, so knowing what to pick up and what I can flip is very important. So when I go into the toy section at a thrift store or when I'm at different garage sales, I look at dolls, and let me tell you the difference between these dolls. One of them is worth quite a bit of money, and the rest are sort of knockoffs or sort of ones that are trying to copy that popularity. So what we've got here are 4 different brands of dolls. One of them is called American Girl, and I'm going to show you how to identify all of these. American Girl dolls, there's one of these is a Madame Alexander doll, 18 inches. There is an Our Generation doll and My Life As. So American Girl and Madame Alexander are brands unto themselves. The Our Generation doll is made by Batat and is sold at Target. And then the My Life As dolls are sold at Walmart. So let me show you what to look for when you're looking at these dolls, and you'll be able to find them, the tags, and know what to look for really quickly. One of them has got like I call it a secret code, but they changed names. So there is a name on the back of one of these. I want to make sure that you know what it is. So let's take a peek. So let's take a quick look at all of these dolls and the way you can distinguish one from another. So American Girl dolls, you're going to see here on the back of the neck, it'll say American Girl. So also if you see Pleasant Company on the back of the neck, American Girl dolls used to have Pleasant Company on the back of their necks. I don't remember the actual date. I'm sure somebody will put it down in the comments, but there was a date where that changed and they stopped writing Pleasant Company on the back of their necks and started marking them as American Girl on the back of the neck. So if you see Pleasant Company on the back of the neck, that is an American Girl doll. Okay, the Our Generation dolls, they've got a tag on their side that says Our Generation by Batat. And then also on the back of their neck, see there's another one of those tags. On the back of their neck, it does, there it is, it does say Batat, like so. So those are the Target dolls. And let's take, that's the back of that one. And here we go. For Madame Alexander, on the back of the neck, it'll have the year and it'll say Alexander. So that's the Madame Alexander doll. And the My Life toys will have this city toy mark on the back. So here's this one, and then here is another. So first things first, this doll right here and this one right over here, these two are both the My Life As dolls, and they're put out by Walmart. Let's take a look at the kind of prices they sold for new and the kind of prices that you can look for them if you're picking them up to sell on eBay. Truly, these are ones that technically don't resell very well, but there is one in particular that if you find for a good pickup price that you could get a good return on investment on it. So let's take a peek at which one of these dolls from the My Life As could bring you some money. Life dolls, the My Life As dolls are sold at Walmart. And these again have city toy on the back of their neck. So as I was telling you before, there is one of these that is selling for a really good profit. So it's important to know what that one is. So these ones will have, I mean, I think she's rocking. I think she's awesome with her space, her NASA outfit on. But she's not the one that I want to tell you about. So the My Life doll that you need to keep an eye out for is the JoJo doll. All right, so are these the solds? Let me find solds for you. Over here. So if you know who JoJo, I think her name is JoJo Siwa. I'm not sure I'm saying her name right. But her doll, she is selling for a good profit. So if you see the JoJo doll, then pick her up. Because the ones I've seen, though, are brand new ones. So $54, $55, $59 for the JoJo dolls. She's the chick that's got the big bow on her head. You see, she always has the big bows, you know. I don't know much else about her, but her doll apparently is selling for a lot of money. Another thing with these accessories are the little pets. So I have sold American Girl doll little pets. So if you see little animals like this, I think I sold one similar to this. That was a American Girl doll. I think it was a Yorkie, but a brown one. I don't know. But it had a tag on it that said American Girl doll. So these, you know, if you're picking up plush for a quarter if you see some that have American Girl, or maybe even the My Life ones, I mean, selling for $10, that's not bad. So next up, let's talk about this girl right here. She is an Our Generation doll from Batat, which is sold at Target. These are very compatible with the American Girl dolls as far as the clothes and the accessories and things like that. So sometimes you might be able to pick up accessories for this doll because they fit the American Girl doll. But let's take a look at the eBay solds and what to look for on this doll. So let's take a look at the Our Generation dolls. These ones are sold by Target. So this is one that was up on Amazon and it's not available right now. But even new, the Our Generation dolls, they are the ones that look the most similar in my eyes to the American Girl dolls. However, they don't have the little teeth showing. But some of their accessories can still be popular and sell for money on eBay. I mean, this one is actually up on Prime for $139, which is surprising as far as the Target Our Generation dolls. I mean, as far as I've seen anyway. So like this is a new one on Target that's up for 25 bucks, new at Target. Because that's kind of what they sell for, about $25 for that doll. So let's take a look at the Our Generation dolls on Target. So these are just accessories and things, but as you can see, some of these accessories, because they fit American Girl dolls as well, can still be desirable. So here we've got a whole bunch, it's a big lot of stuff. So if you're at a garage sale, say, and they've got a big tub full of accessories for dolls and clothes and things, then, you know, and they want to sell it for $5 or $10, that might be a good flip for you. But as you can see, some of the sold dolls are, you know, in that $12 range. Accessories might be a little bit more. I have sold accessories like this for the American Girl dolls, you know, like saddles and things that did sell for a fair amount of money. This one actually sold for 22 bucks, maybe because she has freckles, I don't know. But they don't have freckles in the title, which is strange. All right, so as you can see, those ones are selling for, you know, around $15 or so. But the accessories and the clothes, if you get a good lot together, could still sell for a little bit of money. And again, you know, it's all relative. If you get this doll for 50 cents or $1, you know, a $15 flip might still be pretty good. All right, so there's that. Look at that horse. Okay, now I'm looking for that horse. Take a look at the horse if you are out, you know, see if you can find it. Next up, we have our Madame Alexander, and if you are familiar with Madame Alexander, that mouth right there is typical Madame Alexander mouth. So let me undo that. So this little girl right here is a Madame Alexander doll. They don't resell for as good as the American Girl dolls, but again, the accessories and things like that, if you get a good lot of them, you could probably flip them. So let's take a look at the eBay sold for this one. So let's take a look at the Madame Alexander 18-inch dolls. They all kind of look very similar. They'll have that same kind of mouth. Once you recognize the Madame Alexander mouth, you'll know it looks like a little bow tie mouth. It's really cute. I actually like her dolls kind of a little bit more. I think they're prettier, but they're not the ones that are the hot commodity. It's the American Girl dolls. But once again, these Madame Alexander dolls, the back of their necks will have the Alexander mark. But let's find out what they could sell for on eBay. So here we're looking at sold Madame Alexander dolls. Here we've got one that sold for 10 bucks, 10 bucks. This one's new in box. Someone took a best offer. So, I mean, there are a few. It looks like maybe the African American ones. Elsa was maybe an okay, but it's a doll lot, so there may have been more to it. So, yeah, if it's new in box and it seems like maybe the African American dolls might do okay, that might be what you would want to look for and look up if you find a Madame Alexander one. Now, again, it's all relative. So if you find a nice Madame Alexander doll, like this one has the eyes that open and shut, to me, $16 is pretty good. Let's say you're at a garage sale and someone says dolls are $1, all the stuffed animals or toys are 50 cents. Then that's a pretty good profit in my book. So, I mean, it's all relative. So definitely don't discount things, but know that you'll have to do a little more digging as far as is it going to be worth the profit. So, and that's those ones. And you guessed it, finally we have our American Girl doll here. Usually these American Girl dolls have their little teeth showing. There's a few other things that you need to look for with American Girl dolls, But even if they are a mess, there are people that will buy them and fix them up, take them to the doll hospital and do what they need to do. There's also a baby doll. They're called Bitty Twins that you should look for. So I know one time I was at a thrift store and I found one of them up with the stuffed animals. And so I started digging to find the other one. And sure enough, I found it. So if you've got both those Bitty Twins, even if you have one, somebody might be looking to replace one that was lost or broken or something. But if you can get both of them, then you can definitely make a good little profit. And now let's take a look at American Girl dolls. If you have not seen American Girl dolls or and have not gotten familiar with them, it's time for you to do so. That little boy doesn't have teeth poking out. That's interesting. Okay, but usually the girls have got their little two front teeth sticking out. I didn't realize that the boys don't. But generally, the girls do. And the price they sell for new, this chick is $115. A lot of the American Girl dolls are also, some of them are go with like historic type books, like historical fiction, and then others have little books and stories that go along with them as well. So that's her, like Blair. You know, here's Blair. She's got a book and a story that goes with her as well. Okay, so they're really expensive new. Here's Leah. Apparently she is super expensive. She's up for $263 on Amazon. But let's take a look at American Girl dolls and what they sell for on eBay used. And believe me, I have sold some that were a mess. Alright, so here we are on eBay sold. We are looking at Sage. This American Girl doll sold for $85. We've got some clothes and accessories. Here's one that sold for $38, $41, more accessories selling for good money. Here's that's cute. So let's see if I can't find. Oh, here's a big lot of stuff that sold for $175. Here's one of the little pets for $6. Here's another one. She's got a Wonder Woman outfit. And if you'll see, sometimes it'll be just the outfit. It may not even be the doll as well. So sometimes when you see the doll on here, they're just modeling the outfit. So here's one, Kit for $50, Julie for $25. And as you can see, she's stained. Her hair's a wreck. I mean, so even if you find them, needs TLC. Let me pull her up. Even if you find them and they look a hot mess, they can still, I mean, I sold one that had marker marks on its skin, and I mean, look at her. So even with them looking like that, she sold for $25. So it's still completely doable. Looks like she's got a hole in her down there, and yeah. So still worth picking up for flipping on eBay. Let me look up the twins for you. All right, so as you can see, we've got some outfits here. Here's one of the twins that sold for $25, and they're all different. I mean, there's blonde ones, there's ones with brown hair, there's Asian. I mean, there's just all different ones. So here's two that sold for $38. One of them selling for $17, and so on. I think you get the idea. So, I mean, really, all you've got to do is when you find or you're looking at dolls, take them, flip them over, look at the back of their neck, and see, do you see Pleasant Company or American Girl? Then those are two for sure that you're going to want to pick up to flip. If you see ones that say Our Generation or Batat or Alexander, you might want to do a little bit of digging before you decide to pick it up and see if that particular one is worth picking up. Let me know what you thought. Have you guys picked up American Girl dolls? I hope that you are able to go into a thrift store now, flip these dolls over, look at the back of their necks, look for those tags, and be able to pick something up for a profit. Don't forget, American Girl dolls, you're going to look for that American Girl on the back or Pleasant Company and take a look at those little teeth. And don't forget to look for those twins. And I will talk to you on the next one, everybody. See you later. Bye.